Hey, I just wanted to encourage some of you today. If you have been getting treated poorly for not wearing a mask, be encouraged that you can not be treated badly. Just not wear one. I don't know how to say that. I haven't worn one for a year, and even some of the toughest stores, even today, I went to a store that's very tough here. Now, just to let you know where I live in Texas, and our governor has lifted the mandate saying you cannot discriminate against somebody who doesn't want to wear a mask, and you cannot refuse them service, and you can't treat them differently, right? And so I went to a store today that I know is pretty tough, and just decided I wasn't gonna be intimidated by them, and walked in and went upstairs to process a return. Set a little pair of sandals for my boy that were just too big, and I just want to do that one return. That's all I'm there for. And so the guy that was there just asked me, excuse me, he said, hi. He said, excuse me, ma'am, do you have a mask? And I said, yes. No, I only have one because I bought one like 2 months ago so I could fly out to Seattle to visit my sister for her baby shower. That's the only reason I have one, and I did have one in my purse. But I said yes, but I'm not gonna wear it. And oh, hi, baby. Hold on, Babas just wake up from his nap. Oh, Babas. Come here. Come here. Come here, I'll hold you. How was your sleep? Is it pretty good? Yeah. You're so precious. It's kind of windy out here. And so, so I said, yes, I do have one, but I'm not gonna wear it. And he said, well, it's our policy that you wear one. And I said, well, I have a medical waiver that says I don't have to wear one. And he said, okay, I'm so sorry, sorry to do that. Let's go ahead and process your return. And a whole group of people was watching this, by the way, because there was 5 of these, I would say 20 to 30-year-old workers there, but no customers, just workers. And that were standing there. And one of the girls calls somebody, and then a manager comes in and he says, ma'am, I'm not going to let you finish this return or process anything until you put a mask on. And I said, do you see the wind? It's okay. And I said, well, you know that the governor lifted the mask mandate, and then Williamson County lifted it, and there's a lot of proof out there that masks don't even work. And there are actual videos out there of from cancer treatment centers where they sit down their clients who've just been through chemotherapy and go through 15-minute video telling them that they cannot wear a mask because that they will be breathing in their own goop, and then it'll make them more sick. They don't just say it doesn't work, they say it's actually really bad for your immune system and we want to keep you safe. So there you go, there's just something to think about. But I didn't share that with these guys. I just said to them, hey, we could just get in a big conversation about masks. You could just process this return. It's one item, And so then the guy said, we'll go ahead and process it if you could just move and get behind the plexiglass right there. Yeah. So I did. I moved about this far. It's so stormy out. Oh my gosh. You see that? It's so weird here. Texas is so weird. It's warm, but then there's a storm coming or something. So I did. I stood behind the plexiglass and I just smiled. And I said, are you afraid that I'm gonna get you sick? And he said, no, but could you just stand behind the plexiglass? And so I stood there and I said, I'm actually really contagious right now. And everybody just got really quiet and looked up at me, and I said something called freedom. And the guy that was processing my return just starts busting up laughing because he's like, okay, you know, and then the manager was like, okay, you know, so anyway, they finished my return. I didn't wear a mask the entire time. You know, he walked with me out and he just said, you know, thankfully, you know, you're really nice, but here's the thing, we're a private company and we have rules. And I said, great, there's a lot of companies that are privately owned and they all have different rules and they all have different personal preferences. So it's really tough for me to know how you guys are going to respond. But, you know, and then I just left. But I guess my encouragement to you today is that you have something and you are contagious and you have something that is inside of you that is powerful, and it's called freedom and it's called confidence. So spread it. Make it available to people and let's encourage our country to just use more I guess critical thinking. It would be because it's critical right now. No. But yeah, encourage people with what God has placed inside of you, and that is complete confidence, complete strength, and peace. And don't let anybody ever try to take it from you.